In the year 3120, the universe was in chaos. Planetary systems were at war, battling for control over resources and territories. The only way to gain dominance was through space battles. In the midst of it all, a group of unlikely heroes rose to the challenge. Captain Alaro, a fearless leader, commanded the Nova Vanguard, a spaceship known for its speed and agility. He was accompanied by his crew, first mate Terra, an expert strategist, engineer Jax, a genius inventor, and weapons specialist Vex, a hot-headed alien with a penchant for explosives. As the war raged on, the Nova Vanguard received a distress signal from a nearby planet. They discovered a group of refugees, human and alien alike, who were fleeing a tyrannical ruler. They were seeking a new home, and the Nova Vanguard was their only hope. The crew was forced to choose between their mission and their conscience. They decided to help the refugees, but it came at a cost. The tyrannical ruler sent his ships to capture them, and the Nova Vanguard soon found itself in the middle of an intense battle, outnumbered and outgunned. The crew fought bravely, but it seemed like they were doomed to fail. That was until they received unexpected help from an unlikely ally, a mysterious ship piloted by a figure cloaked in darkness. The ship was unlike anything they had seen before. It had weapons and abilities that were beyond their understanding. With the aid of this new ship, they emerged victorious. The tyrannical ruler was defeated, and the refugees found a new home. The crew of the Nova Vanguard was hailed as heroes, but they couldn't shake the feeling that their ally wasn't what it seemed. As they prepared to leave the planet, the cloaked figure revealed themselves to be an ancient being from another dimension, seeking to stop a greater evil from destroying the universe. He was known as Xyraxis. They recruited the crew to join their mission, and the Nova Vanguard embarked on a journey to save the universe from a force that threatened to extinguish all life. Xyraxis explained that he was stripped of its powers by the Light-Bearers and sought the aid of the Nova Vanguard to retrieve its stolen abilities and halt the impending war. The group, recognizing the gravity of the situation, and continued their journey into the other dimension. Upon arriving at the dungeon where Xyraxis' powers laid, they entered a fierce battle with the gatekeeper. All hope was lost since where mortals couldn't stand a chance. The gatekeeper recognized that. He stopped the battle and made them a deal to see if the 4 individuals were truly pure of heart. If they passed, he would allow them to live and escape with the abilities; if otherwise, they would die. Nova Vanguard entered a room glowing with white light. As a surprise, Nova Vanguard came out unscathed along with the abilities. Along the way, they discovered that the Light-Bearers, led by their enigmatic leader, Malak, had devised a plan to attack the group. In response, they immediately gave all power to Xyraxis, who entered battle with the Light-Bearers. The ancient being was outnumbered but was cunning and powerful. He defeated the Light-Bearers' forces with ease, along with their leader, Malak. However, Nova Vanguard started to notice the cracks in Xyraxis' story. His facade began to appear. It became evident that the ancient being harbored its own hidden agenda to control and to rule over all dimensions. Xyraxis, accomplishing his plan to destroy the Light-Bearers, moved to resolve Nova Vanguard. Its betrayal struck the group like a lightning bolt, leaving them devastated and uncertain of their next move. They fought with every ounce of anger, but Xyraxis grew too powerful. He struck Jax across the abdomen, making them retreat after a grueling struggle. The group were able to successfully enter Xyraxis' ship and open a portal back to their reality. Finally, the group returned to their reality to advise the Galactic Confederacy about the impending doom. Exhausted, frustrated, and with Jax injured they hadn't realized one startling truth. They returned to their own time, but only to discover that the journey had not been without consequences. Due to the nature of their encounter with Xyraxis and the interdimensional travel, time had flowed differently in their absence. What felt like days to them had translated into thousands of years into the future. The world they returned to was markedly different, a place they struggled to recognize.